This is a critical showdown between the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves as both teams fight for playoff positioning. I'll give you guys a look on the side as well as a player prop. I'm Steve Seagrave from sportsmemo.com, and I am in action tonight in the NBA. I actually have a 4% best bet in this game. Still number one in the NBA, up 79 units. And as always, I have a special offer to share with you towards the end of the video. But for now, if you guys enjoy these videos, smash the like button, subscribe to the Wager Talk channel. We're on the march to 200K subscribers. If any of you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're getting really close. And as always, drop those NBA picks in the comment section. So we got Minnesota favored by 2, total of 231. And our first play in this game is going to be Minnesota on the money line. You can get that at minus 125. I think it's worth the juice. I'd rather play the money line when it's a small spread like this, when you're taking the favorite. You know, they got to win by 3 to cover the spread at this point. I much rather take the money line in case they win by 1 or 2 points in this one. And we've seen close games in the head-to-head with Memphis winning both games by 2 points so far this season. A couple of the reasons why I like Minnesota is they've been great on the road this year. 23-16. Now that hasn't really applied when they've played in Memphis. They have struggled in that building. But I think tonight's going to be a different case, with the main reason being that's a huge loss for the Grizz, losing Jalen Wells. I don't think it's getting quite enough play. He's a great perimeter defender. And I think guys like Anthony Edwards, it's going to free him up a little bit more. Maybe Jaden McDaniels, players like that on the outside are going to have a little bit more room to work and operate tonight. So that'll be our first play. Is going to be Minnesota on the money line. That's actually a smaller client play for me. It's not the 4% play, but that is a play for me tonight. Now, my other free play, we're going to go Ja Morant here. Over 6.5 assists, also minus 125. His home road splits when it comes to assists are just ridiculous. At home, he's gone over this line 74% of his games while averaging 8 assists per game. On the road, he's only gone over in 43% of his games while averaging 6.5 assists per game. So just a crazy home road split. And that's applied to the 2 head-to-heads against Minnesota. He's had 4 and 7. And the 7 came in a home game, the 4 on the road, obviously. Minnesota, they've been leaking assists to opposing point guards in the last 30 days. They've allowed the 9th most, but the 4th fewest points. So this is a spot here where they're going to trap Morant, force him to facilitate as opposed to score. And then the Jalen Wells, this is a big spot in this video. Without him, regardless of how this new rotation shakes out, Morant is projected to have more potential assists and therefore more assists in the long run. The T-Wolves are a strong on-ball defense, and I think they're going to do everything they can to force it out of his hands, leading to some assists as opposed to him scoring. So those will be our plays for the video. Minnesota on the money line, Morant over 6.5 assists. Guys, like I told you, I have a 4% play in this game. And like I told you, I am number one in the NBA. Right now, you can get the rest of my NBA season right through the finals, right through the end of the season for $225. And like I said, we're up 79 units so far this year. But we got to look at what we can do moving forward. And last year, we also finished number one in the postseason in the NBA. We raked in 34 units there. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing again this season. It's a great price. You can get all my NBA stuff right through the end of the year for $2.25. And as always, my page is linked in the pinned comment. I always post free content at Sports Memo, as well as at Steve's Book 22 over on X. And as always, guys, hit the like button on the way out. Drop a comment if you would. Subscribe to the channel to push us towards 200K. Good luck tonight, guys, and I'll see you next time.